A lot of language learners feel nervous when it comes to speaking. They know vocabulary, they've studied grammar, but when it's time to talk, they freeze. Why? Because language isn't just about knowledge, it's about connection. And the best way to build that confidence is through stories. Real stories that show how language lives in daily life. Learning through stories helps you understand not just what to say, but when and how to say it. It gives you context, emotion, and the natural rhythm of the language. You hear how people speak, how they react, and how words are used in everyday situations. So if you want to improve your English naturally through human experiences and daily interactions, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to TrueTalk. We upload new videos every single day to help you grow your English in real ways. Mark didn't usually go to the park in the morning. He preferred to sleep in or stay home and have coffee on the balcony. But that day, something felt different. The weather was fresh. The sun wasn't too hot, and the air felt light. He grabbed his sneakers, filled a water bottle, and walked down to the park across the street. The park was already busy. Children were playing near the swings, dogs were chasing balls, and a few people were jogging around the small track. Mark found an empty bench near a tree and sat down. He wasn't sure what he was going to do, maybe just walk a little, maybe read a few pages from the book in his backpack. Then he noticed a group of people near the open grass area. They were all wearing sports clothes, some with yoga mats, some holding small dumbbells. A woman in a blue hoodie was standing in front, giving directions with a loud but friendly voice. "Okay, let's do 2 more sets." 1, 2, 1, 2, she called out. Mark watched them for a few minutes. They looked focused, but also like they were having fun. Some were smiling, some laughing, and some looked tired, but no one was quitting. He stood up and walked closer, pretending to tie his shoe, just to get a better view. The woman noticed him and waved. "Hey, want to join?" "First session's free," she said, smiling. Mark hesitated for a second, then laughed. "Why not?" he replied. He stepped forward, introduced himself quickly, and took a spot at the edge of the group. The warm-up had already finished, so he jumped right into the exercises. Jumping jacks, lunges, push-ups, nothing too intense, but enough to make him feel his heartbeat rise. The instructor gave short, clear directions: keep your back straight, breathe through your nose, don't forget to hydrate. Mark followed the group. When he was unsure, he copied the person next to him. No one looked at him like he didn't belong. In fact, one guy said, "You're doing great for a first-timer." A woman behind him offered an extra bottle of water. As the session continued, Mark started to feel more comfortable. He even smiled during the squats. He wasn't the fastest or the strongest, but he was moving, sweating, and laughing with strangers. After the cool-down, everyone sat in a circle for a few minutes to stretch and relax. The instructor asked how everyone was feeling. "Tired but good," someone said. "My legs are jelly," another joked. Mark added, "Didn't expect to be working out this morning, but I'm glad I did." The instructor clapped her hands. "That's the spirit." After the session, a few people stayed to chat. They talked about breakfast spots, weekend plans, and how hard it was to wake up early sometimes. Mark learned that the group met every Tuesday and Thursday, and that anyone was welcome. A few people exchanged numbers, and someone added him to a group chat called Morning Movers. As he walked home, sweat still on his forehead and a slight ache in his legs, Mark felt something unexpected. He felt included. Not just because he exercised, but because he had stepped out of his comfort zone and tried something new. That day, he didn't just move his body. He used English in a real, unplanned situation. He understood instructions, responded to small talk, and felt the rhythm of the language in motion. In today's story, you heard useful expressions like grabbed his sneakers, filled a water bottle, jogging around the track, sat down under a tree, jumped right into the exercises, keep your back straight, don't forget to hydrate, doing great for a first-timer, legs are jelly, and stepped out of his comfort zone. These phrases are natural and common in conversations about daily life, fitness, and casual group settings. You also learn that real English happens when you least expect it. You don't always need a classroom or a study plan. Sometimes, all you need is curiosity and a little courage to say why not. We publish new stories every day to help you build your English through natural and human experiences. If this story helped you, like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to TrueTalk. See you in the next video.